Hi guys, welcome. I'm Wendy Irene from GiveLoveCreateHappiness.com. Thank you so much for joining me for this message. This is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. I want you to go into this with the intention of just receiving some clarity. It's not really about me telling you what's going on. It's about you connecting with your own intuition, because I feel like that's what my main goal is helping you hear your own inner voice louder. And sometimes seeing the cards or hearing the messages helps you hear your inner voice. So pay attention to anything that's repeated, like something you've already been thinking or knowing, or anything that you hear here that gets repeated again, because I find that's the way that the universe really speaks to us often, is like a repeated message, repeated knowing of something we got to do, or repeated just information. Okay, Taurus, so let's get started. I want to start with the card from the Goddess Guidance, and it says, go outside. You have been indoors too long. Go outside and get some fresh air. So I feel like the starting message really is that it's easy to get cooped up inside, or when we get too busy, we don't make time for being outdoors. But being outdoors is really important for our soul, to just connect with nature and feel the breeze and have the sunlight on our skin and all of that. So it's kind of a message. Try and make time to get outside every day if you can, whether that's going for a walk or just whatever it is that makes you happy. Being in a garden, just make sure you get outside. Okay, and then let's start with these cards. So the first card, the first row, is the Four of Swords. So this can be like a being in pain and retreating from the world, like you're needing to think things through, or you're getting your inner house in order, your inner self. So maybe some of you are experiencing some kind of something that's painful or difficult, and you're kind of just needing to retreat. See all these swords, get away from the world, get away from other people, and just kind of go within. And it helps when you do that. It really helps you to make good, wise decisions when you're coming from that place of having gone within yourself. And so the next is the Knave of Pentacles, and this is good news in terms of money. So there's some kind of good news in terms of money with this, or if it's a person, if it's a person in your life, you or somebody in your life, because these cards can be about you, or they could be about your person or someone you're close to. So you kind of just need to see where it fits, and it's collective. So if it doesn't make sense, just let it go, because not all messages will make sense for everyone. But it could be somebody that's sensitive to the arts, or appreciates the good life, kind of an energy. Okay, then we have the Queen of Wands, and she's like a warm, generous lioness type of. Actually, I'm getting the really strong feeling that I feel like this card is really important this week for some reason. So I am going to read you what they actually say about the Queen of Wands, which I don't normally do, but okay. So Queen of Wands, socially prominent, this queen represents a woman who is in a position of authority and shines in her endeavors. She is a lioness, warm, generous, and loving. She is honorable, creative, intelligent, friendly, and mature. Her advice is well worth taking, and she will be a loyal confidant or provide valuable assistance. A natural leader, she may be the head of a business, social, or philanthropic organization, or a political figure. If this queen does not represent an actual person, she indicates that now is a good time for you to move forward in any business or creative venture that you are planning. If the queen represents you, she is an indication that you have the qualities within yourself that you need to succeed. Okay, so I hope that was helpful. So I feel like there's a lot of you that are watching this that it is representing you personally, but so that's why I really feel like I wanted to read it. Okay, so next you have the Hierophant, which is Osiris, the god Osiris in Egypt. So this is he is a leader. So it could be that you yourself are a leader, or you have someone close to you that is a leader, but it's kind of like that leadership energy. And then the Three of Cups. So like this is more like your murky feelings becoming clear. So this going or retreating from the world is really helping your murky feelings. If you have murky feelings, becoming more clear. It can also be a card of celebration, of some kind of celebration coming up. Okay, so next we have the Moon, and I'm really feeling like, based on what other cards here, which I'll show you in a minute, that this is really talking about psychic ability this week. That your psychic ability, to work on it, to develop it, and it's like you have the ability to see past the veil. So you have the ability to tune into the vibrations of other people, because like you're connected basically to this information network, this invisible information network, and you have this ability to pick up that information. So develop that, because it's a beautiful thing to be able to understand energy, be able to see truth behind what appears to be on the surface. Okay, and then the Eight of Swords. So this is, again, some kind of situation that's caused you unhappiness or is going to. I feel like if it's in the future, then it means like maybe like you can avoid some situation that's going to cause unhappiness, or it could be like just, again, like this situation that caused unhappiness, which has really caused you to go within. But also just to be aware. Okay, and then the Nine of Wands is like a completion. It's like job is done, like relationship moving forward. Basically, like you've used your skills to overcome any opposition. And it's really interesting because then the Six of Wands is next, and the Six of Wands means victory and overcoming opposition, and it can mean gifts, rewards, recognition. So it's like this is like using your skills to overcome opposition, and this is like a victory of overcoming opposition. So I hope that was helpful. Okay, so now I wanted to pull a card from the Past Life deck, and you got Galactic, which is really interesting because I just shared the other week this quote about, like home feeling like it's in the stars. For some of you, like I feel like it's like you feel like sometimes it's hard to feel like Earth is home. It might sound really funny to someone who doesn't have that feeling, but it's like sometimes it's hard because you feel like you don't understand why people do what they do here, why they, like, sometimes you have this like inner knowing and this inner wisdom that you just think is like, you don't understand why most people don't, or it feels like that sometimes, and you don't understand like why like the world can be so harsh and violent and cold, but it's really because you're here to bring your light into this planet. You're here to go from darkness to light, as my teacher Belinda would say. So really you're here to like bring in that light, to bring in that like inner wisdom and knowing, and light up this planet like the stars. So it's okay, but it can also mean too like times where it's like it can be hard to find people that are like that, like you. So like sometimes people call them star seeds. I don't really think you need to label it, but like there's different names for people like this. So that's a great thing about like this community, or being drawn to things like this, is if you're drawn to this, like you will find more people like that. You will find more people like you are. It might not be easy. Like it's not like you necessarily like go to the store and there's a bunch of people that are going to say work on your psychic ability, work on reading energy and that kind of stuff, but they're out there. And so, know that you're supported, that there is a network of people for you. Okay, Taurus, I hope this message gave you some clarity, and I'm really, really glad that you came and joined me for this. Your time is really precious, and it means a lot to me that you spend it here. And I just want to say thank you so much for the likes, the shares, subscribing. It all helps the videos circulate, and thank you for the support. It means a lot to me. I hope that you have a really good week, and I will bring you a new message again soon, Taurus. Bye.